Hey guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review of Married at First Sight Season 14, Episode 19, Boston Reunion Part 2. We have reached the end. Thank the Lord Jesus. This is how I feel at the end of every season of Married at First Sight. I'm just ready for the next one, but I do need a break to decompress from this one. So there's not really much to say about this episode, even though it was 2 hours. But we just gonna do what we usually do. We're gonna get right into it. So I guess the girls are sitting together first, all five of them. They discuss how they made sure to wear different colors, whatever. And we talk about each of the girls a little bit and what they went through with their spouse. And they're still cordial, but Alyssa did block Lindsay from her social media. Excuse me, because Lindsay was talking shit about her. We know that Lindsay denying it because Lindsay don't take accountability for nothing except for the end of this step. Okay, but Lindsay said she didn't say nothing about her, but yet we got receipts. I wish the producers would have showed the beginning of the season when the producer was asking Lindsay, "What do you think about this girl, that girl, this girl, that girl?" And then when it got to Alyssa, she didn't have nothing to say because she really don't care for the girl. So Lindsay, we already seen it from the beginning of the season that you don't care for her, not like we did either. But you admitted that, so I don't know why you trying to act like it's a whole different situation. She's trying to make up an excuse, but of course, you got Jasmina and Katina coming to Alyssa's defense. I think there was a point where Alyssa wanted to butt in, but she was looking like she was about to cry. So then you see Katina whispering to Alyssa saying, stay strong and speak. You her mama now, Katina? Because I see y'all have a little click on that side while Noi sat next to Lindsay on this side. And Noi, she was trying to be neutral, which I don't blame her. But she was trying to be neutral for everything. And first, they went and say Norway is going to be the first to have a baby. We don't care. But Lindsay calls out Alyssa for messaging Mark and coming to the apartment when she was told not to come. And makes the comment that, everyone else is here for marriage. You're not, so you need to stay home. They make it dramatic and all. Okay. But, just back and forth a little bit between Lindsay and Alyssa. So then we thought that was all cleared out, but then we get to Jasmina, because not only did she defend Alyssa like Katina defended Alyssa, but I guess Jasmina had a riff-raff with Lindsay, I guess coming for an after party episode, and Lindsay was talking shit about Alyssa. So, Alyssa and Jasmina are like this. So, of course, Jasmina is going to defend Alyssa and tell Lindsay not to be talking about Alyssa like that. Noi was in the car with them. It was Noi, Lindsay, and Jasmine in the car. I guess they was riding with Lindsay. So, I guess she told Jasmine, like, listen, if you're going to be doing that, you can get the hell up out of my car and find your own way to the damn airport. So Lindsay said that's not what happened. She made her own little facade story. I don't remember what she done said because I didn't write it down word for word. Then Jasmina want to bring Noi into the situation. I felt like Noi was sitting in the backseat just trying to mind her business. But of course, Jasmina going to try to bring Noi into the situation. Like, whose side you on? Like, who's telling the truth? But Noi confirmed that Jasmina was not aggressive in any way, shape, or form because Lindsay was trying to say she was aggressive and whatnot. And that was not the case. So, I just want to put the side note that Jasmina, listen, you talking about Michael being aggressive. How does it feel to hear that someone's calling you aggressive and you weren't aggressive? But she probably didn't even catch that. But, I just wanted to throw that out there. But, Noi confirmed what Jasmina was saying. But Noi didn't have to confirm nothing. We already know Lindsay is full of shiznai. So we wasn't really caring what she had to say anyway. But they then go into talking about what Lindsay needs in a man and what Jasmina needs in a man and what Alyssa needs in a man. Not that we care. But they talked about it. And I think that was it with the females. Just female drama stuff. Whereas we get to the men next, and literally I have no notes for them because there wasn't much to say. They're all cool with each other. They all support each other. They talk about Mark and his situation with Lindsay. He claims that Lindsay done spit on his shirt because they, were getting into a bad argument. He's been bullied, the worst he's ever been bullied in his life. He said that multiple times this episode, multiple times last episode for part 1. So he's just over Lindsay, very traumatized by her from his whole body language, the whole reunion, part 1 and 2. And the men all say that Elijah has learned a lot. And even the females, when they were talking, were speaking highly of Elijah. So, I could only go based off of what I see that, the producers show me. But, I mean, if everybody thinks he's grown so much, hey, kudos to him. I just hope you continue on growing and moving forward and doing right by your wife, Katina. Because for some reason, she stuck beside you all this time. And still sticking beside you. So, you know what? Do y'all. The experts come out to talk with Kevin. I didn't write down not even one note other than that they sat down with Kevin. Because, they always got to justify how they do matching, why they do what they do, and why they match up with who they matched up with. And they're happy that everybody said yes and stuff. What am I supposed to review about that? Nothing. Okay, so surprisingly, they didn't show the experts sitting down with each of the 5 couples. I guess just the couples that didn't make it. So they sat down with Jasmine and Michael first. Jasmine and Michael are bickering a little bit about the reason about the big fight that Jasmine is talking about that they had over a damn laptop. I'm like, oh, okay, so y'all arguing big about petty shit. Which is, every couple argues about petty stuff, but oh my gosh, it was such a huge argument that the next time we talked, Michael called me to say he wanted a divorce. And even Michael was like, that's not really what happened. I was like, petty stuff. It was just the fact that he felt like she wasn't doing enough for him to solidify the relationship. Excuse me, vice versa. Whatever, you know what? At this point, y'all not even together no more, so there's no point in going back and forth. It is what it is at the end of the day. Jasmina don't like your ass, Michael. I'm sorry. She likes you as a friend, but not as a lover. Everybody knew this. I try to hold out hope for Jasmina because I didn't want to think she was that shallow because you coming on this show, but you want to be okay, whatever. But it is what it is. She won't admit that. Alyssa's ass won't admit it. They 2 peas in a pod. So like everybody says on Twitter, like everybody who does reviews on YouTube, everybody said the same shit. Okay, she wasn't feeling him. And unlike Alyssa, she tried. But her unattractiveness to Michael hindered her for the whole experience or whatever you want to call it. So Dr. Viviano tries to say, well, not even her, like the experts and Kevin was like, you're going to regret this. You guys have what it takes to make a marriage, but you both are just not doing your part. You know what? It is what it is at the end of the day. Michael can't force Jasmina to like him, and Jasmina can't force Michael to be more attractive for, it is what it is at the end of the day. Okay, this is damn episode 19 of this damn show. We don't care no more. America has closed the chapter on Michael, Jasmina. We're just gonna see what's gonna happen next episode, or whatever special episode of Where Are They Now. So we don't care. Moving on, we get to the experts sitting down with Alyssa and Chris. But before I go to Alyssa and Chris, I forgot to mention that Jasmina did make it clear to us that Michael isn't her person. And I just put in my notes, sounds familiar, because it sounds exactly like what your best friend, your bestie, Alyssa said, was like, I was trying to find my person. I didn't find my person. Like I said, 2 peas in a pod. But anywho, Alyssa and her damn lips. And Chris sitting down with the experts and Kevin. Chris doing good. He's just there just to be there. You know what I'm saying? He don't even really want to be there because, he talking to somebody we know. I'm going to get to that in a little bit, but yeah, listen to her damn lips. Yeah, she talking. Not that we really care, but her reasonings for acting the way she did was, she was upset and upset with the experts too for giving her not what she wanted. She told them what she wanted and they got her like the opposite of what she wanted. And she didn't say that word for word. I'm just paraphrasing. But, Dr. Viviana pulled out the receipts. Dr. Viviana was like, no. You asked for what you told us what you wanted, and we gave you exactly what you wanted. Dr. Viviana pulled out her phone. I don't know if it was an iPhone or Samsung. I wasn't paying attention that closely, but she went through her phone. She's like, "You asked for loyalty, four more other things that I can't name because I didn't write it down, and we gave you that." And Alyssa saying no, they didn't. So even Dr. Pascal asks, okay, so since we didn't give you what you wanted, your moral values or whatever, what is your moral values? And Alyssa, was crying. I'm going to get to what she was crying about. But she was like, I can't say. Alyssa, you made sure to give a little bit of entertainment for this last episode because you knew it was dry. So you was like, let me just do one more shot of just being like, I'm a good person. Like, I know this is the running joke, but like, I am a good person and I need you, Alyssa, to shut the fuck up because no, you're not, okay? And what made me cackle in this whole segment with her, Chris, the experts, and Kevin, when they was trying to hold her accountable for her actions for this whole damn season. I know she wasn't on this whole damn season, but the whole damn season. For her actions on this show. This girl, because they were backing her up into a corner, so to speak. If let's be real, so to speak, backing her up into a corner. This girl started getting teary-eyed and just, I came here because I was told that I wasn't going to be attacked. Oh my gosh, because people are actually telling you about yourself that you feel that you're being attacked. I'm so sorry, Alyssa, that, people want you to be an adult in this world. And at your grown-ass age, you're still, like, acting the way you're acting. Oh my gosh, it's this terrible. It's the worst thing in the world. Shut up. Like, Alyssa, okay, you gave us your 5 minutes. You could exit stage left, please, because we don't need you. We're done. And the fact of the preview next episode, because this is the last time we'll be talking about you for the rest of life, I hope. The fact that these producers want to give you the satisfaction of introducing you to fucking Ryan of Lassie. Why are they doing that? Ryan, don't waste. What, Ryan? Why are you here, bro? Why did you come on the screen to meet up with Alyssa? For what? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why am I seeing her next episode? I don't want to see her. I want to see how everybody else doing. But Alyssa, I could really care less for. I'd rather see what Lindsay's doing rather than Alyssa, and I could care less for Lindsay myself either. So, yeah, why really, Ryan? Really? Did they pay you to come on here? I feel like they probably paid you. They're like, listen, this is the only way she'll come on screen, or the only way, just act like you're gonna be meeting up with her for coffee or something. Really, Ryan? I'm shocked. Did you have to fly out for this? Like, why? Why? Ryan, bro, I don't know why you did that, but Alyssa seemed probably happy. She seemed like she got a little wet for Ryan. I don't know. We're gonna find out next. I don't know. But I was just like, why? It's funny that Chris is potentially talking to someone from a different season 11, Olivia. But also his wife, Alyssa, also was talking to somebody from another season of Married at First Sight, season 13, Ryan. That's very interesting. But whatever, that's it with them. Moving on, the experts sit down with Lindsay and Mark. And Lindsay and Mark bicker. Mark was getting buck. Okay, he lashed out a little bit, raised his voice. Pastor Cal had to calm him down, slow him down, like, all right, enough. We don't need to be doing all of this. And Mark crying and Mark was very emotional. This 2-part reunion, just like Gil was emotional of last season of the 2-part reunion. And Lindsay just looked like she don't even care. So Dr. Viviana was just like, wait, no. Pastor Cal asked Lindsay, do you feel any remorse? He didn't ask that word for word. I'm just paraphrasing. But pretty much Lindsay don't. Lindsay first was like, well, if I'm being honest, and then Dr. Viviana was like, no. I don't want to hear it. Pastor Cal was like, no, let her stay. But then Lindsay kind of got a little passive aggressively buck with Dr. Viviana saying, well, you've been coming at me and not letting me say what I need to say this whole time. So, and I'm like, because she's trying to tame your ass, because you be lacking to do shots fired specifically at Mark, that she was trying to spare Mark his already bruised feelings, ego, all that stuff. So that's why Dr. Viviana was probably cutting you off and making sure you didn't say shit that was going to just be too vulgar. But Pastor Cal was like, no, let her say what she got to say. And she doesn't care for Mark. She doesn't respect Mark. None of that. And Dr. Viviana was just like, she said some stuff that made sense. Okay, I didn't write it down, obviously. But Dr. Viviana said what she had to say. It probably went in one ear and out the other with Lindsay. What else is new? And that was it with their segment. Then we get all the cast sitting together. They do little snippets. Elijah Wan forgetting Katina's name in the beginning of the marriage. Katina was like, oh, that's probably why he called me wife in the beginning. Yeah, maybe so, Katina. Maybe so. At this point, whatever. That's your husband. You're going to stay beside him. And whatever. Then we get Lindsay taking somewhat of accountability because, not Mark, but Kevin pretty much forced Lindsay to apologize to Mark for all the shit she done said at the bowling alley. Then Steve, trying to be there for Mark, was like, is there anything else you want her to apologize for? So Mark is just like, no, I'm good. And Kevin was like, listen, Mark, this is the time because you may not ever see her again. Yeah, okay. You may not ever see her again. So this is the time to get it all out, have her apologize for other things that really bothered you and all that stuff. Mark, of course, being passive aggressive, he's like, no, there's nothing else I want. So then that's when Kevin like, all right, look, Lindsay, okay. He told us you done spat on him and that wasn't right. Lindsay was like, no, I didn't. So once again, she denies that, but I guess she somewhat sort of apologizes because that's when Elijah Wan was just like, take accountability, Lindsay. He got emotional. He sounded and looked like he was about to cry himself, and I'm like, so y'all sure y'all just friends and stuff? Because he getting really involved. Like someone said on Twitter, he got really involved emotionally about what you and Mark had going on. Katina was just sitting there like, at the end of the day, this is my husband, so you better not take him. But Elijah Wan was really like, Lindsay, come on, you need to do this. You need to do that. I'm just trying to help you. I'm just trying to look out for you. Relax, Elijah Wan. Okay, calm down. As Jasmina be telling Michael. But I guess she somewhat sort of apologized. Mark kind of sort of accepted it. But like I said, he was just off. In my personal opinion, he was just off the whole reunion. So it is what it is. And after that, we get to little tweet questions. Kevin reads some tweets about the cast. The only one that was memorable to me was him asking or reading the tweet that we were all wondering. That me, other reviewers on YouTube, people on Twitter, America as a whole was wondering, what was that stain on your boxers? The nigga had the nerve to talk about a pen exploding in his pants. Now, I done seen pen exploding on people's clothes before. Okay? That right there. On the boxes, that don't look like no pen stain, no pen explosion. No, that was that wasn't no pen explosion. What you talking about, bro? Don't lie to us. You lying to the whole Americas. Kevin Ass didn't believe you. The cast ass didn't believe you. I don't even think you believed you. Oh, pen stain. Oh, okay. So the pen stain is just looking very smudged in that area. No. That's not how a pen explosion stain looks like. Okay, I don't know who you're trying to fool here, Elijah One. Maybe yourself, but that wasn't no pen explosion stain. You can't tell me that. So was there like a brown pen, Elijah One? Was it a brown pen? And then you thought you could just smear it off, so that's why it looks very smeared-esque on the boxes. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a pen explosion. Okay. Can we get a zoom in of that again, producers? Please give a zoom in, cause yeah, that's not no pen explosion. And I would assume you had pants on, so I would assume it would go to the pants before it go to your boxers. So what type of pen was that it leaked so hard that it surpassed the pant pockets to your boxers like that? Just like someone tweeted, the math ain't math and Elijah One. But I digress. Whatever. Katina still stayed by your ass, through the shit stains and anything. But yeah, that was it, guys. That was the end of season 14. Next week is gonna be the Where Are They Now. I will not be reviewing that. I usually just like to watch to see what they got going on, because after the reunion I'm just wore out from the season, so I'll just be watching peacefully. Like I said, Ryan's ass was bribed to come to talk to Alyssa to do a facade date, probably, from what it looks like. Chris talking to Olivia. I'm like, wow, Olivia, you haven't found no one yet after it's been quite a few years. Not really, but it's been quite a few years. But you know what? Sure. If y'all talk, okay, cool. That's fine. Katina and Elijah, they still look like they together. And everybody else seems to just be going on with life. That's it. But obviously we'll know for sure next week. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me through this whole fiasco of a season. Next season, San Diego is going to be July 6th. Am I going to be reviewing? Yes. As much crap as I talk about this show, I still watch it. It's very entertaining, annoying, especially towards the end of the season, but very entertaining. So I will be reviewing next season. So right now I'm just going to be reviewing the Couples Retreat on Mondays. But if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please comment. Let me know what you thought about the part 2. And are you going to be watching the Where Are They Now? You let me know. But thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.